and the race for the White House gets closer and heats up. One of the most talked about issues on the pool is border security, looking at how illegal migration has become detrimental to the U.S. economy, where you see crime skyrocketing and drugs flowing in. And just now, breaking news, 2 police officers has been shot in Queens by an illegal migrant. Check this out.
Evidence found at the crime scene. Here's a look at the moped. Authorities say those 2 officers first noticed that suspect riding overnight and also spotted several evidence markers near where those shots were fired this morning. The NYPD commissioner sharing even more about those tense moments.
They observed a male suspect drive a moped the wrong way on 82nd Street near 23rd Avenue and attempted to pull him over. The suspect then fled on foot, and the officers began a foot pursuit, which led for several blocks. During the pursuit, the suspect fired multiple rounds at our officers, who then returned fire.
Bullet hole.
Out.
Because of this vest, a young police officer is going home. Senseless act of violence. Total disregard for life.
The mayor and police executives expressing relief. Those 2 officers are on track to recover from their injuries. Both officers and that suspect undergoing treatment now at local hospitals. And also, as we look here now at the scene, you can see those officers behind that crime tape really honed in on that area back there. They've been there throughout the morning, looking very closely at the ground too, perhaps trying to not miss any more evidence they could find here at the scene. Police also saying that suspect Bernardo Raul Castro Mata currently resides at a migrant shelter not too far away from here. Police also saying so far it does not appear that he has any arrest record in the city. However, they say he is someone they're looking into for several robberies around Queens.
It is hard to see how it has become in the border, at the southern border, knowing fully well that back then in 2016, one of the messages that President Trump ran on was build the wall, which still resonates till today, because the Biden administration, according to reports, came in with executive orders and shut down a lot of the policy that was put in place by the former president. And that has skyrocketed the level of inflow of illegal migrants into the U.S. And now see what it does. Let's listen to what President Trump had to say over the weekend as regards the border control. Out.
Coming into our country, right? Millions and millions. And not just from South America. They're coming in from Africa, from the Middle East, from Europe, from all over the world. We're going to be paying for this for a long time. Now, I'm going to do the big deportation, the biggest ever. Eisenhower did the biggest. This will be bigger. But it's a very tough thing. What they've done to our country is unthinkable, that they could do this. And so many other things. I mean, like you go into New York, the kids can't have Little League games anymore. It sounds so trivial, right?
Why?
Because the migrants are living in the fields. They have all tents, unless you want to play around the tents. It's a little bit tough. It's a little bit tough to play.
There you got former President Donald Trump revealing his plan to fix the border crisis in an exclusive TV interview with our buddies at Fox and Friends Weekend.
What a great get. Congratulations, guys. It comes as the White House is set to unveil sweeping executive actions. As we learn, more than 5 million illegal immigrants have crossed the southwest border since Biden took office.